Hey, there we go. Okay, you can stay there if you want. Sitting down's fine. Okay, Keller. So we're just talking about. Here's a question about folks who are inebriated a lot,
Yes.
and you're talking about special needs where they're going to have to use the bathroom just close. They're not going to be able to have a situation where they have like the loo spaced out over 20 blocks away, 10 blocks away. Okay, so what would you think if people were if there were areas of town that were easier if you are inebriated and areas that are not so easy, like areas where there's a lot of bathrooms together and so people would probably prefer to be there?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because I don't want to shuffle people around and put them in boxes and make them be somewhere.
Well, I think it's this, right? Is that, okay, same way, if they got the rules over there where the workers at put up the building. They got maybe 8 or 9 bathrooms over there. They don't need that many bathrooms. What about the people that really need them? All the workers over there, okay, they got to use the restroom. Okay, what about the people that really that do need them? Okay, you can put a loo, okay, but every other block have a loo. Okay, that don't cost the city nothing. Okay?
Why doesn't it cost them anything?
It don't cost them nothing. It don't cost them nothing when they put it over by the building where they doing the construction and stuff at.
Oh, you mean like a porta potty?
Yes. They can put one porta potty every other corner. Okay. Because then that way people can feel okay. They can go and use the restroom. What about the working people?
Right.
They got to use the restroom.
Right.
Okay. They take their break. They got to have them go back to work because they got to use the restroom.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've heard a lot of different reasons that people have gotten to be houseless.
Yeah.
So do you? Now I never asked you if you have a roof over your head.
At the moment, yes.
Okay. But you've been in this position where you did.
Yes, I have.
And do you want to share how that happened? Because everybody's story is different.
Okay.
You don't have to if it's too.
After doing 20 years, I got out of prison. They said behind my crime, they couldn't find me housing. Okay, that was 4 months ago, right? I ended up in the hospital because I had to have a surgery on and stuff, right? Because I had to put a valve in my heart. I ended up in the building. Okay, that's only 30 days. After them 30 days, ain't no telling what's going to happen now. But what about the people that's coming out of prison? They tell them, okay, you got to go to this place, you got to go to this place. Okay, what about the people that's out here that really need the housing and stuff? Okay, only thing you're doing, okay, you're taking some people out of housing because they say they're too rowdy. So what, they rowdy? That's their place though. Okay, everybody ain't gonna be nice. They can be rowdy in their place. You kick them out, why? The housing, that's what the housing is for. To people to let out steam in their own room, in their own place. Why you want to kick them out for?
They need to go to a OSU and live in a dorm, and they can do whatever they want. I mean, imagine if we had a fraternity. Imagine if we had a dorm, and people could play their music, and people could do what they wanted. Do you think that would be a good place for some people?
I'm gonna tell you something. Bologna Joe's, when it was here, was one of the best places there was.
What's Bologna Joe's? I remember the name, but I don't know about
was
it.
a place where people come in the daytime, okay, and they can go in there, sit down, sleep, whatever, right? They can get clothes, you get housing and stuff, get help and stuff, right? At nighttime, what they do is they serve a meal, okay? Then they let men come in there at night and come in there and sleep and stuff. No matter what time of night it is, they got a spot where you can sleep. They don't have it no more.
What happened to it?
They tore it down. It was one of the best places for homeless person there was. Bologna Joe's was one of the better places that ever was. Because the man's name was Stute. It was running it. And the way he was running it, it was so nice that he didn't care who you was, as long as you didn't cause no problems or nothing. So many people, they just come there. Man, heard
and they
about-
weren't having problems.
They wouldn't have no problem.
So people were not being hassled. They felt free
Yeah.
compared to real stringent rules and hassles. So what does freedom look like if you go to Bologna Joe's? Are people blaring music? Are people what are they doing?
People be out there, they play their music, they don't say nothing to them. They go in there, they play their music, they don't say nothing to them. You know, they play all kinds of music. They didn't say nothing to them. As long as they didn't cause no problems or nothing.
And what's a problem?
Okay, they consider a problem is somebody get into a fight. That's what they consider a problem. Other than that, you can come to Bologna Joe's anytime you want to.
Well, you know, that's what our Constitution says. Is it says that the federal government's job is to make sure that your rights don't include preventing someone else from having their rights. So you have a right to safety.
Yeah.
I can do things that I want to do, but I can't jeopardize your safety because that's your right.
Yeah.
And you know, the government can step in and say, okay, you have a constitutional freedom, but this person has a right, and you cannot use your freedom to stomp on theirs, right? So
one thing I like about Sister